Hi everyone, my name's Brad McDonald, the curator of this exhibit. Seals of Jeremiah's Captives Discovered is more than just an exhibit. It's an enthralling trip back in time, a stroll down the streets of ancient Jerusalem. There are all sorts of archaeological exhibits out there, but we think we've created something special. This exhibit features about 30 clay artifacts, all from ancient Jerusalem and from the First Temple period, which lasted from about 1000 BC to 585 BC. Some of our artifacts are really quite remarkable. This pithos, or clay jar for example, is more than 2,500 years old, and it's one of the largest vessels ever discovered in Jerusalem. It was discovered in the ruins of a room archaeologists believe was once a part of the palace of King Solomon. These figurines were also excavated from the ruins of ancient Jerusalem. The craftsmanship is astonishing, and these idols testify to Judah's illustrious history with idolatry. Now the stars of the show are these bullae. A bullae is a small piece of clay stamped with the seal of a king or high-ranking government official. Now what makes these tiny bullae so extraordinary is that the Hebrew inscription on each is a perfect match to the names of two Judean princes mentioned in the Old Testament. This bullae is inscribed with the name Gedaliahu, son of Pashur, and this one reads Yehiel, son of Shalemayahu, son of Shovi. Both of these men are named in Jeremiah 38 verse 1, and both were part of a cabal of government ministers that attempted to kill the prophet Jeremiah. Only 3 bullae with biblical personalities clearly inscribed on them have ever been discovered in controlled scientific excavations. 2 now currently reside in this auditorium. In fact, these 2 bullae have never been shown to the public until this exhibit, so you can understand why we're so excited to share these with the world. To go along with all these artifacts, we've created and compiled all sorts of maps and illustrations, photographs and text boards. This timeline, for example, provides a chronology of all the major events in Israel's history, from the Exodus to Jerusalem's destruction. We've even created our own app for the iPad. With the flick of their fingers, visitors can take a self-guided tour through the city of David. Together, the artifacts and visual aids tell the important history of ancient Israel's rise as a rich and powerful kingdom during the reigns of King Solomon and King David, and of its split into 2 kingdoms, Israel and Judah, following Solomon's death in the 10th century, and of Judah's tragic collapse and the destruction of Jerusalem in the early 6th century. Then, in addition to all these visual aids, we've produced 4 short documentaries that tell the awesome story of the prophet Jeremiah, of his persistent warning to ancient Judah, his dramatic and painful confrontation with Judah's princes, and finally, of Jeremiah's miraculous delivery during Jerusalem's fall. In addition to these, we've produced 3 other short films that explore the history of archaeology in Jerusalem. These 3 films feature the life and work of the Mazar family, the royal family of Jerusalem archaeology. Finally, for those who'd like to take the exhibit home with them, we've produced a 36-page brochure. This free pamphlet includes many of the maps, illustrations and photos on display, as well as a summary of all of the artifacts featured in the exhibit. As you can see, Seals of Jeremiah's Captives Discovered is more than just an exhibit. It's an experience, a fascinating journey narrated by science and history into ancient Jerusalem and into the pages of the Bible. The exhibit runs through October 16th, and it's open Tuesday through Thursday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and on Sundays from noon to 5. If you'd like more information or to arrange a private tour, call us. The number's 405-285-1010. If you'd like to visit the exhibit on the web, check us out at armstrongauditorium.org.